welcome to this week's edition of Play CCN, which is brought to you by Zone. I'm your host, Sandra Rossi, editor of Climate Control News. Well, it's been another big week for the HVAC&R industry. The whole world celebrated World Refrigeration Day on Wednesday, the 26th of June. The theme for this year's celebration was Temperature Matters. Now, that's a message understood by anyone working in HVAC&R. World Refrigeration Day is a good time to recognise the professionals working in the refrigeration and air conditioning industry, especially the technicians. In Australia, this workforce is changing. Figures from the Australian Refrigeration Council show licence numbers have increased beyond 140,000. Numbers have been increasing by 7,000 year on year. In the first half of the year, the Council issued almost 5,000 new permits. More than half of these were new trainee applications, which represents a healthy stream of apprentices entering the industry. Best of all, a lot of these new apprentices were women. The number of women becoming technicians has tripled in the past 3 years. More than 55% of women in the industry are under the age of 29. Now, even the men in our industry aren't as old as I actually assumed. 64% of men are under the age of 44. These figures are proof that the industry is continuing to grow. Now, don't forget, CCN will be celebrating women in HVAC&R in the second half of this year. So please encourage your female colleagues to nominate and to participate in the program. Simply go to the CCN website and put your entry in. Now, the federal government is seeking input from industry on how to reduce the use of high GWP refrigerants in the commercial and industrial refrigeration sector. Now, a popular refrigerant in commercial refrigeration equipment is R404A, which has a very high GWP. Now, while Australia's HFC phase down has been successful to date, it is this part of the industry that has been lagging behind as a result of R404A. Now, options being considered include restrictions on imported equipment using higher GWP refrigerants, restrictions on the assembly of custom-built equipment, such as cool rooms, and of course, restrictions on the use of 404A. Now, technicians claim the biggest obstacle for them to move to lower GWP refrigerants is the price. Current alternatives for 404A are up to $40 more a kilo to use. Now, the paper proposes a ban on 404A, restricting its use to servicing existing equipment. Now, you can have your say by sending in feedback. The deadline is August 8. Well, that's it for our headlines this week, which were brought to you by Zone. Thank you for watching.